morning. My name is Mauricio Freire, student of the Bachelor Business Administration program. The following is the presentation for the Academic Writing Fundamentals course of my essay on the subject of cyberbullying and a proposed approach towards an effective treatment and prevention. To begin with, I would like to give you an overview of the dissertation outline. After introducing the general background and my thesis statement, I'm going to develop three main points that I included in three respective body paragraphs. After these steps, in order to explain to you my inferences, I have included a summary and the suggested conclusions I reached. The presentation should last about 5 minutes, and if time allows, I will be taking questions at the end. Why is this topic important? Cyberbullying is recognized nowadays as a clear problem that initially manifested mainly in special environments and circumstances, and now has progressed to exert its grip in more facets of our daily lives. Moreover, the widespread dissemination of cyber interactions derived from upgrades and new applications has resulted in the transplantation of common bullying practices into the cyber world arena. Our acceptance into our daily lives of social media platforms has resulted in the increase of outreach and severity of the effects of cyberbullying on individuals and society. The significance of this, as I postulate in my thesis statement, is that the efforts towards the acknowledgement and reinforcement of individual cognitive strengths in collaboration with preventive methods that improve moral perspectives can translate into a promising approach towards regulating the effects and recurrence of this problem. First of all, it is important to note that it is now accepted that cyberbullying is associated with a higher risk of expressing signs and symptoms of emotional disorders, such as those included in this image: depression, isolation, humiliation, anger, and even suicide. Cyberbullying has even been proved to have links to physical symptoms and diseases. Furthermore, current therapies for these issues are variably and partially effective. Secondly, considering that there's a facilitation effect on severe psychological repercussions, strong measures are to be expected. Initial self-asserting techniques can help an individual gain confidence and take the reins in order to start his or her road towards recovery. In this illustration, we find mention of some of these strategies: assertive statements, make light of comments, block the bully, being kind and respectful, among others, that inform the need to seek help. Moving on now to the issue of prevention, the measures that strengthen both individual and group moral values and sense of duty can constitute a vital approach to an eventual decline of the recurrence of cyberbullying by indirectly devaluing its practice and discrediting the bully. The tables included in the article by Mehari show that successful, enduring prevention seems to depend primarily on the awareness of their own roles on the part of the bullied themselves, their parents, and their primary care providers in order to ensure the activation of initial and more complex preventive measures. To sum up, on the face of the serious menace that cyberbullying imposes, New applications and mechanisms need to be set into motion in order to help the victims and prevent others from being affected in the future. As final concluding recommendations, the acknowledgement and reinforcement of individual psychological tools against cyberbullying advocate for a more effective treatment for its psychological effects. Strategies that promote commitment against cyberbullying and reinforce individual and group moral perspectives show promise as an efficient first step towards its management and lowering its resurgence. These are the references for the content presented and the images and tables included. Thank you all for your attention.